Hello and welcome to the RPG that is the real Phil G, coming to you with another episode of Space Engineers. Now, don't adjust your screens. You're not missing, or I know something seems different. That's because I have turned off my camera for now. I found that most of the creators that make successful videos on here don't have or use a camera on their streams. So I decided that I would give that a shot. Um, I don't know why they don't do it, but I figured, what the hell? Why not? Let's see what happens. So yeah, that's why camera's not on. But anyways, right here is my fighter. I put a few weapons on it for now. I do need to grab some ammo, I think. So let me check over here, see if any of it's been made. Looks like some of it may have been made. I thought I made a lot more than that. So yeah, let's put that in there. What do I put? Can I put ammo? No. It's hide empty. We'll start with auto. What's the other one called? Assault. Okay, so it's making it in the between my two assemblers, so that might take a little time still, but let's see if we can load it up still. I don't have construction components. Ship. I know I have. There we go. Large cargo. It put most of it over there. I don't understand what's going on with this. This is supposed to be in cooperative mode. But it seems like the slave ends up taking up more than the master. Which, historically speaking, that's probably accurate. The slave does more work than the master. This is just art imitating life. So in between episodes, I finished welding this up. I'm actually going to add one more gun. Let me pull that up. I just thought a good weapon to have is always the, is it the assault cannon or the auto cannon? I think it's the assault cannon. Yeah, let's put that on the front. And I can... Alright, steel plate. Alright. I wonder if I can just go ahead and do 3 like that. Or, well, I better let it weld one up first so I can see that the port's in the correct spot. Let's see what that needs. Control panel. Oh, wrong way. There it is. I need construction components and computers. 20 construction, 100, and then 41 computers. What's it doing up there? Oh man, I thought it already built that up already. Forgot about that, I guess. Alright, so let's go back to here because I know it's going to tell me more now. Is it? Maybe not. Oh, okay, good. I did get it. Man, that's a big gun. Yeah, we'll do 3 of them. We never can have enough guns, right? America. And large steel tube, 20 constructions, 2 computer. So 20 constructions, 2 computer, and a large steel tube. I think what I will do is once I'm done doing this episode, or once I'm done loading up my ammo, because unfortunately I do have to do it by hand currently. Where is my large container? There it is. I can go there, I can go there. I think, because those have how many rounds? 16? Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more of those. So we'll have to wait until all of the ammunition is done before I go out, but I think what I'm gonna do is once all the ammunition is done being produced, I will go and check out one of the signals. By the way, the ship, all of that is heavy armor. And I tried to do as much as I could. Like certain places I couldn't set actual blocks, so I had to do armor plating, which I know is not nearly as good as the armor blocks, but like the important stuff has armor blocks around it. Like my hydrogen tank and my large storage container are both heavily armored. But this is just going to be my first attempt, I guess, at a combat vessel. We'll see how this goes, because to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in what I'm doing. So this may not work out like the way that I think it's supposed to, and will probably be a whole bunch of crap. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let me do one final thing. Why am I don't understand how my cap locks got stuck on. We'll do that one. I'm gonna put, oh, it won't let me put it here? Why not? Steel plate, that's why. there. Why did it change color? I was putting everything in my inventory in there. How am I on ammo? So in between episodes, I was able to go out and mine some gold. I also got some magnesium. I think there was a little bit of silicone. I pretty much got a little bit of everything. I believe I even went and got platinum. I do have all top tier tools, so that way I'm building and breaking down as fast as possible. But yeah, I am practically ready to go. Gimme. What's that? Autocannon. The hard part is just waiting for the magnesium to refine. Let me go ahead and look at that while we're waiting. Refine, hide empty. So we're refining cobalt, gold, magnesium, nickel, platinum, silicone. Amazingly, I don't have any stone to refine. But I guess that's a good thing. Let me go to ingots. Doing good on silicone, gold. Nickel could use some help, it looks like. No, it can't. Or no, it doesn't. I got plenty of nickel. Got plenty of iron. Quite a bit of platinum. Quite a bit of gold. My ice is going wild. But that's kind of expected. Yeah, I got a lot more materials. Dang, I am not going to need iron for a while. In fact, I probably need to come up with a large grid ship now, because I do have plenty of iron for that. I think I need to definitely go and get more gold and platinum. Just so that I'll be able to make components like superconductors and stuff. Because I will be remaking another large grid ship. Wow. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. So I think what I'll do after I test out this this ship here and probably destroy it on its maiden voyage, because that's what I'm famous for. Not that I'm famous, like, let's be real. Wow. Okay, so like I've got a full set of ammunition and everything. That's actually pretty good. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out everything else. Number 8. You know what? I'm gonna wait. My batteries still need to be fully charged. So, because I'm only at 70%, which I know is more than enough, but, and I think I have like 3 batteries, regular size batteries on there. But I'd rather have 100%. While we're here, let's go ahead and do more of the... Is it the assault cannon? Yeah. Yeah, it's the assault cannon. So we're going to do another 100 of those. just to have them ready, because I don't, like, I know I got a lot, but I feel like it's not enough. I mean, the autocannon is going to be fine. It's these assault cannon shells that I'm worried about, because I know they take a little bit more time to load and fire, I think, but I've only got, I think, 100 rounds so far, and I feel like you can go through that rather quickly. Even though they're more powerful, I feel like that still will get ate up quick. So we'll see. I mean, doesn't ever hurt to have more. Production. Why does everything go to the slave? Alright. Well, let's go ahead and try it out. I mean, what's the worst that'll happen, right? I'll just pull the same move I always do and either come limping back home or die out in the field. 8 and then 9. Why did that drop? Why isn't this flying? 8. 5. 7. There we go. No. Man, I am getting like all messed up on my keys right now. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back to outside view. And I'm gonna just go over here, make sure that if anything's broken, build and repair will get it. Which it doesn't look like it's doing anything, so I'm gonna assume that I'm good. Alright, let's go back to fighter view. I know it's around this way somewhere. Just looking for that unidentified signal. There it is. Looks like it was over here, so let's start heading that way. I'm very curious to see what that is. I'm kind of hoping it's a pirate trap, like they're gonna maybe have like some sort of derelict ship that they're around waiting for some scavenger like me to come up and try to take it. Let's hold out right here for a second. Pull up my G menu, and then we're gonna put. Why won't that? That didn't get built up. Okay, let's go back. Where's my base? There it is. Actually just gonna like hover a little bit above. Let's see what it says. It needs missing 3 computers. Okay. How's it built up? Yeah. Is that all it needed though? Let's double check and make sure it doesn't hurt. And it doesn't say anything about missing blocks on either one. So yeah, we should be good. Alright, now let's try to put that on the menu. I wonder what that was. Head up this way. I know it's like right around this area. There it is. I've been playing a little bit of No Man's Sky recently, and I've gotten pretty good at the combat on there. It makes me want to get it on PC because currently I am playing it on the PlayStation. Wait a minute, is there 2 of them up here? I could have swore I saw the signal over here, but then I just had a signal for over there. I need to wait for that signal to come back up. Yeah, see, there is one right here. So maybe I have 2 signals. I think it said 28 kilometers, which sounds like it's kind of far. Yeah, see, that says 27. Excuse me. Is definitely a pirate. Alright, let me see if I can see. Oh yeah, there it is. Interesting. Alright, let me take care of something. I will be right back. So yeah, let's keep going there. Definitely a pirate base, so we'll check out this first. Actually, before I check that out, let's wrong one. The control panel. Backwards, or we'll just call it brakes. Okay, and then for the groups, we'll add brakes. I want to add them there. I'll put my... Where'd my camera go? Oh, it's not a group. The camera... I think I need to make another group. Wrong button again. Control panel. Hide those. Those will be assault. Go ahead and add that to assault. Save, and then these four will be a group. Auto cannon. Save. Now, is that all my weapons? I think so. So now, for both groups, assault cannons, on off, and then auto cannons. I think for this one I am going to do I don't know, do I do on off or do I do like targeting? I think I should do on off, and then on here go to assault cannons. See, I can't choose it, so I have to go to each one. Or wait, here we go. That's going to be default to weapons. What about the auto cannon? Since those are all the same, I could probably just do those straight to weapons. Because that's the main thing. If I can get rid of weapons, then I'll be good. Definitely some kind of like station. It looks like there might be some cargo containers on there if I'm looking at that correctly. Oh, I forgot to check the radius. Assault cannons, 600. Are 600 as well. I would have thought these would have been further. Okay, I definitely see. It looks like possibly a turret on the top there and on the side. So it looks like at least 2 turrets, maybe a third one right there. I need to get a little bit closer before I know for sure. And there's a 4 for brakes. Just have that ready to go. go ahead and turn my brakes on now. Yeah, less than 4 kilometers. I'm getting a third signal now. Target lock now, but before I do that, let's take a look again. Yeah, I was right. There's one right there in the middle and one on the bottom. Actually, just the two. That's not bad. I think I could probably... Let me see if I can even... Looks like I'm target locked. So let's try to get closer. It sucks I've got to be within, well within the range of this thing, so I'm probably gonna need, oh look, these hydrogen tanks. Alright, took out an engine already. There's one weapon out. Completely missed that one. Got that one. I think, yeah, it looks like we're good on the weapons. Well, that was nice. Now I can scavenge this, and actually what I should do, let me get close, see what's inside. Because it's got 3 hydrogen tanks, which I kind of want to bring that back. If they're full. If they're not full, then it's probably not worth it. Let's park up right here. Yeah, let's see what all we got. Take that. I don't trust you. You're going. Alright, so looks like we got some hydrogen tanks there. PCU limit reached. That's not possible. Alright. I think I got it fixed. It looks like I have. So is there anything in here? Maybe I can see anywhere else. Doesn't look like there's anything on this ship. I did see there's a door up here, so let's see what we got in here. Sure, why not? Let's fill up our energy while we're here. Doesn't seem to be anything on the ship. what about... Let's see if we can find out if there's anything in these. Control. Access denied. Well, it's at least half full for 2 of them. Yeah, that's half filled. What about this one? Hydrogen tank, doesn't say. Let's see if we can grind down parts. Need large steel tubes. Get some large steel tubes. I mean, like, oh, they're merged blocked right there, but then they also are docked. That's crazy. There's a lot of cargo containers, and I don't have anything on any of these. See if that's enough to build up this tank. I'm just curious to see what's in here. Man, there's a lot of steel tubes that I need. I don't think there's enough steel tubes on... Oh, is that a... That's not a... Yeah, that's a gravity generator. Never mind. I mean, that'd be good for gravity components, though. There's some oxygen there. That had some steel tubes. It's a hydrogen.
Inventory full.
Alright. Oh, what's that? It's another oxygen tank. There's a hydrogen engine on there. Really? That's it? Alright, I don't think there's really much of anything on here worth salvaging. Like, there's definitely nothing in the containers. That's just an H2O2, which, did it even have ice? No. Let me, fill up my hydrogen tank then. Oh, you're not going to fill it up? Okay, I see. Is it because I don't own these? I own that one. Yeah, I don't see anything on here worth keeping. Except for those gravity components. Alright, so where's my ship? Uh-oh. Is it on the other side? Where'd my ship go? Oh, there. Whew. I really need to start remembering to put containers on these guys. You know what? I probably... Because how much... hydrogen tank. I want to just fill this up. So I think what I'll do is let me strip all this. See how much of this I can take out. It's all light armor, so it shouldn't take too much. And then I think what I'll do is I'll fill up my tanks, my hydrogen tanks, and then move on to another signal. That should be good. Now from here, let's do 6. Yeah. Now I can park my ship and hopefully be able to fill up my tanks. We go like that. It's hard to do this backwards. Okay, so it should, when I go backwards, go straight back. There we go. Now we will lock up. And then inventory, we'll go to the hydrogen tank and stockpile. Just suck up all of that juicy, juicy hydrogen. There we go. Stockpile off. Disconnect. 9. Alright. And then there we go. Alright. So now let's look for the next signal. Why don't I have oxygen? Didn't I put a H2O2 on this? Inventory. Control panel. Yeah. Why isn't this giving me oxygen? Don't I have ice? I don't have any ice. I need to go find some ice. You know what? Oxygen is going to be a lot more important right now. So let me find the moon. Go ahead and head back to the moon for now, just to get a little bit of ice. All right, I need to like land right now. Yep, here we go. Whew, that was close. All right, so let's go through here. Surprisingly, didn't do too bad for its maiden run. I was able to fight the enemy off, and I was also able to let me get that straight. I know, it's hard to concentrate and talk at the same time. There we go. But yeah, I was able to fight it from a distance, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do. These cannons are a lot stronger than I thought they would be. I think the main thing I need to do, though, I need to remove that. And then I think weapon blocks, I need to add that there so that way it knows what to attack with. So let me do 6. Yeah, now I can shoot with that. Does that do 3 shots at once? That's cool. But yeah, like, I think what I want to do, like, this is going to be the goal of this series now. So I want to remove all of this. This is going to eventually flatten out everything that you see here. And I think, like, it's got a good start, but it could be a lot better. So I think that's what I'll do, like, start working on in the next episode. And the other thing, too, is, like, I like how all of this up here, nice and organized, right? Looks like it makes sense. Then I get down here, it's utter chaos. So what I think I'm going to do is, in the next episode, I'm going to extend this all the way out. I'll start piping up a line over here, and then I'm going to do storage containers in the middle. Actually, I think for here, I'm going to do like a whole row of nothing but hydrogen tanks. So this will like be my fuel depot on this side. I'm going to extend the platform to cover the whole thing, essentially. So it'll just look like a plugged hole. So this side will be tanks, and then this side over here will be storage. And I'm going to do like rows of storage. So it'll be one row over here, nothing but components. One row over here, nothing but ingots, and so on and so forth. I'll probably start with like ores. And all of that will be hanging from the ceiling. So kind of like what I have down here, just not down here. It'll be on this level right here. Yeah. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just extend this out this way, and it'll just be storage containers and hydrogen tanks, hydrogen oxygen tanks. And I'm gonna have to have one just for ice. So yeah, I'm gonna redesign a lot of this stuff so that it can all be underneath this level up here instead of having split levels. And then I think also one of the things I'm gonna do is, I don't think I did it with this. I didn't. Like, these are all light armor blocks. I might switch it out to heavy armor blocks. Maybe, I don't know. I'll keep it at light. Like, that should be fine. But I want to move all of this stuff up here. And then that way, if it's up here, I know I can get... I could even just, like, figure out where the center point is of this whole thing. Which looks like... Actually, from up here, I would say the center point is going to be, like, right at the base right here. So probably like right around here. Let me go ahead and throw a block right there. So I think that's going to be my center point. Which, if that's the case, what I'll do is break down the drill, move it to where it's over here, and that fucking thing, it took my centerpiece away. Let me change the color of it, because that's probably why. Control P. We're gonna make it like gray, or we'll do yellow. I want to say it's like right there. Let's see if it gets rid of it now. Actually, let me just turn it off. Control panel off and off. Did it get rid of it? It did. Alright, let me try to get the center again. Okay, so like that's right there. So it feels like the center is going to be more like right here. So we'll do like right here looks like the center. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think the next episode, I'm going to leave that block there and leave everything the way it is, but I want to start working on building out the rest. Actually, let me go ahead and just start placing blocks. But I'll do most of this off camera, and then that way we can get an idea of let me go get more steel, but we can get an idea of what I'm looking at doing. But the main thing is I'm going to fill that floor out, and then I want to start setting up everything else that is going to go in those spots. And I know I have, yeah, there's these guys here. Alright. That should be enough plates to set it all out. I think it's mostly going to just be this top platform here that I'm extending out. So yeah, I'm going to extend that out, and then I'm going to probably do a lot of this off camera as far as extending the platform out. That way you guys don't have to sit through watching the boring stuff that we know I can already do. But that'll be the next goal, is moving everything from the bottom up one more level, and then organizing it in a similar way that I have my refineries done. So that way it makes sense and works the way that I imagine it would. Because, I mean, just looking at the conveying on this alone, it's insane. Like, I can't believe that I thought that was a good idea. But, yeah. We're going to go ahead and end the episode right here. Make sure that if you like what you saw, you like, follow, comment, subscribe. Even if it is just to tell me how terrible I am at this game. Because we all know it. I suck. But I hope at least that you find me entertaining, and that you can at least laugh at some of the stupid ideas I come up with. So thank you for making it all the way to the end. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. I need to work on my outro. Like, that is like the worst, but whatever. I kick myself all the time, don't I? Alright, until next time. Bye!